It's out. Russell's new album is out. It is going to be on repeat all day. All day. I'm so excited to listen to it. My favorite song, which I haven't even listened to the entire album yet, I've only listened to the ones that's already been released, is going to be Sorry. On January 11th, I think it was, he posted a snippet of it on his TikTok. I can't wait to listen to it. Let's hear it for the first time together. It's gonna probably be my favorite song from the album. Amazing, so good. Every night as I am editing this particular portion of the video for the evening, I put in my little sound clip of the owls. And every night, Lizzie wakes up from a dead asleep looking to see where that sound came from. Where's it coming from? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. I am Heidi and I am out and about today. I'm out with my sister. Can you say hello?
Hello.
We are out shopping. We are up in, is this Burlington? No.
This is Oakville.
This is Oakville. We are in Oakville. We are going Asian grocery store shopping. We may go to Value Village, which happens to be just behind my shoulder there. We're going to go there after, and then I think we're going to end the day off at IKEA. So come along with us because after we're done all the shopping, we're going to get to the writing.
Vanilla or the mocha?
I don't really care. Either one would be fine with me, but if we're gonna get it, it's neither. They had junk coconut on the other side. Did you get your in this style though? You got, what'd you get? Junk coconut, of course? Of course. Yeah, look at all the different ones.
Even though that was extra sweet. you want them too?
Sure. I did not end up finding anything in Value Village. My sister ended up getting that coat though. Next on the list is another Asian grocery store. I believe we're going to T&T and then we're going to go to Pat up in Mississauga and then make our way back and head to IKEA. Can I film your reaction?
Okay. What?
I just checked the channel. We hit 1,500 subscribers.
What?
Isn't that amazing?
That's nice.
That's awesome.
What were we at this morning?
1470.
Wow. 430.
I think. I don't know. But we did it. 1,500. High five. Done at IKEA and we have our little sorbets. Now we're gonna head home and I'm gonna start my writing for the day. On the way up it was so foggy you could barely see this bridge and now you can actually see the other bridge. And just like that, we're back at home. I'm waiting for my computer to load so I can load up Scrivener and start writing for the day, but I figured I would share with you a haul of what I've purchased from the last couple of days. Yesterday's video was supposed to include a haul, but I ended up cutting it out for time, so I figured I would just share with you the couple of the things that I picked up. The reason I'm doing that is because Rebel with a Plan commented on yesterday's video and said that they were also very disappointed in the selection of candles at Michael's this year, and I have to agree. I was not overly excited about the candles, especially since I don't know if you can see up there. I'm a huge fan of the Michaels candles. I have so many. I'm trying hard to burn through the collection, but we have so many of them here. They literally go back so far from all years previous. Oh goodness. So these are all the fall ones. And then over on the other side, we have, it focuses, our winter ones. So we have this scent, which is honestly my favorite one that they've come out with. We have some pine scented ones, another fall one. I think there's a couple more of the pine ones back there, and then like the big Christmas one. That being said, there were a couple of ones that I wanted to pick up just because I knew they were going to smell great. The first being the spiced ginger chai. I also got cranberry spiced cider and then a cinnamon stick. I much prefer the ones that have the colored glass as opposed to the clear glass, just because I love the look of it. And this year it was mixed 50-50. So I'm wondering if maybe these guys, due to the color of the label, were left over from fall, and then this one was left over, or this is the new one from the winter. But even so, the winter ones, clear and colored. I also purchased at the garden center, oddly enough, some earrings. I got a couple of pairs. This one was $9. This one was $7. Today, I mostly got food and like snacks and things at the Korean grocery stores. I was not shopping personally for myself. I was just tagging along with my sister. And then at IKEA, I got this. I know yesterday I said I wasn't in the mood for Christmas, and this is the only thing I've purchased so far, but he's gonna sit in the corner somewhere just collecting dust until he gets properly displayed. All right, Scrivener's loaded, and I'm about to start writing the next chapter. I have moved on to chapter 6 after finishing chapter 5 yesterday. The goal for today's writing is to write all of chapter 6. Before I get into it though, I want to walk you through my 3 tips for getting the most amount of words down and being the most concise with your writing within one writing sprint time day. Doesn't matter. The first thing really isn't a tip. It's more of a know yourself and know your limits. This is my 7th year participating in NaNoWriMo, so I kind of know how many words I can write per hour. My word count usually ranges from 800 up to about 1,500 words per hour. Depends on what I'm writing, depends on what the scene is, and how well I know that scene. That is a great thing to know. That way you can either plan on writing for one set hour and get those amount of words. So say it's the smaller amount, so 800 words an hour. You know that if you're planning on writing the 1,600 words, that's going to be about 2 to 2.5 hours, give or take, for your writing. If you are in a really good scene and you know what you're going to write and you know that you're going to hit that 1,600 word count quite quickly, pick a time where you're not going to have any distractions, sit down and write it. The second thing that I do is, since I have planned out my novel, I have all of my notes within the chapters, I go back and I reread that plan outline for that particular chapter. Does not matter if I'm at the beginning of my chapter, just starting writing it, or halfway through. It is a really good guide for me to know where I'm at with my writing, where that chapter needs to go, and if there is a scene that I can either add into the chapter that works well with what I have outlined, or if it doesn't. It gives me a good guideline. That way I'm not wasting my words or spending too much time writing something that inevitably won't make it into the very end. In addition to this, I will also go back and reread the previous chapter's outline. I don't go back and reread the previous chapter unless I absolutely need to, but since I already have it all planned out, I can just go read that. It's a couple sentences, it's the synopsis of it. It gives me a good idea of where I need to go with this next chapter. The first 2 chapters in my book, we see our main characters interact in both of those chapters. Then we have the 3 chapters, 3, 4, and 5, where they do not interact at all. This is where I'm establishing the main part of the story outside of their relationship. That way, when things happen later on in the book, the reader has a good knowledge base of why these things are happening, and it just lays the groundwork for the rest of the novel. The chapter that I'm about to write, we see them interact again, and pretty much every single chapter from now until the end, they will be interacting with one another. It is really good to know what's going to be taking place and what needs to be said within these chapters to keep our timeline straight. Third thing is to remove all distractions while you are writing. For myself, since I am filming my NaNoWriMo process, I get rid of all of the tabs on my computer. I just have up my little clock that has the date and the time. That way when I time lapse, you can see it. And so since I'm time-lapsing, I can't be doing anything else. I know that I need to have my fingers on the keyboard typing those words so you can see. That in itself is enough of a distraction. I need to get to writing now. Our plan for today is to write all of chapter 6, and I'm going to attempt to do that in 2 sections. The first part, I will write the first 1,000-ish, maybe 1,500 words. I'll take a little bit of a break and then write the second part. We are just shy of the 2-hour mark, and we are at 2,077 words total, pushing us up over the 16,000 word mark. Oh, this writing sprint, I did it all in one instead of taking a break like I thought I was going to, and I'm so happy with that word count. We all know what time it is. Time to add those words in here. Okay, so I think today we're going to do words this session instead of total words. So 2,077. I'm feeling really great with that session. And of course, all of our stats. I think it was 332 maybe that we started. All right, let's update. There we go. There's our words for today. Again, that steady line. We are doing fantastic. Let's also take a look at some of these stats. Ooh, I have a midday flamingo. Look at that. I used to be a night owl, but I guess since I've been updating kind of midday, we're getting that guy now. I've mostly written at home, of course. On average so far, 4,000 per day. Nope, that first day was just special. At this rate, I'll be done November 12th. Amazing. That is so good. Let's keep it up. Let's try to maybe finish beforehand. I don't know. My average writing speed is 14 words per minute. That's kind of crazy. I have a feeling that this is skewed a little bit due to the times that I've been inputting, but that's not too bad at all. And I am feeling great, of course. That was a really great writing sprint. As you saw, 2,077 words. The chapter is not all the way done yet. I still have a little bit left to finish up with it. It's progressing beautifully so far. As I told you earlier, we are seeing the main characters, Nate and Mara, interact again, and it's so cute. I had the whole idea for this scene pre-planned in my head, so writing it all down hasn't taken too long. That's why I was able to get through the words so quickly. I do have about 700 to 800 words left in the chapter to finish it all up, and I know how that conversation is going to be playing out, but it's dinner time. So I'm going to go eat dinner, and then I'm going to come back a little bit later, finish up the chapter, and then we'll finish up the vlog for today. It is still nice and early, and we have not only completed the chapter, but we hit the next target, which is 3,000 words, pushing us over 17,000 words overall. Guys, this is almost too easy this year. Let's add these words in there. We are going to do total words for the day and add it up. So we are at 17,026. We are doing really, really well. This writing sprint started a little bit earlier. I think I started about 8:45 to get all these words in. And we finished just now. There we go. 3,005 words today, pushing us over the 17,000 word goal. We are crushing it. And look at that little bit of a spike in our line. All right, lipstick is off. It is the end of the day. We did it. We crushed that chapter. There are slight little sentences that I have to go back and put back in just to make sure everything connects, but the bulk of it is done. It is 3,005 words, as you saw. A little bit of a longer chapter considering the last one was just shy of 2,700, but it's done. We're going to be moving on to my favorite guy's perspective next. Oh, I can't wait. Next chapter is when the drama comes in. I am so ready for it. There's a really great reveal right at the end of the chapter, of chapter 7. I cannot wait to write it. That is what tomorrow is going to have in store for me. Tomorrow is going to be a much slower day for my writing. I don't anticipate writing an entire chapter. I may only hit the daily par, which will be the 1,600 words. Just because I have plans throughout the morning and the afternoon where I will not be able to film at all. So my vlog will be starting in the afternoon tomorrow. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with another vlog. Until then, happy writing. Bye. Hello, writing buddy. Where you going? Get back here. Get back here. Come here. Come here. Here's my writing buddy. She was leaving me alone the entire time I was doing that writing sprint. Liz, what's in here? I know you want what's in here. They're your cookies. Okay.